Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Heian Yondan and basically the key points that you gotta keep in mind when you're doing it. So basically, Heian Yondan has the fourth kata, and it's like there's more like complex transitioning, especially with like the first Kia and like the moves that immediately follow that first Kia. So like and Yondan, you also gotta make sure that you gotta show the difference between slow and fast movements. The first few moves of Heian Yondan are really slow. Next few moves should be like quick. So yeah. So we're gonna talk more about this later. So let's get started. So now I'm gonna be talking about Heian Yondan. So the first move of Heian Yondan, well, the first two moves of Heian Yondan should be slow. And the first move, you should sink down and then go in. Think of it as a right triangle. You're taking the legs, the path of the legs, but not the path of the hypotenuse. So you're going down and in. And make sure that slow moves should be like 5 seconds long. And also, to show Kame, make sure you squeeze the lower body, not the upper body. Like your shoulders should not be tense, but like your legs should be it should be firmly planted and like tensed up to have like a good foundation. So same thing on the other side, 5 seconds, and make sure same thing, show Kame by tensing up the lower body. And then afterwards, have the X block, downward block, and make sure you keep your height, so don't go like up or don't go down. Just keep same height. And then afterwards, you have the reinforced block. Make sure you just draw back to generate the power for the reinforced block. And then afterwards, you have to kick. Make sure the side kick is like you're kicking with the heel, not with your toe, so your toe should not be pointing up. And then so you kick and elbow strike, and then afterwards step in halfway, and then do the same thing on the other side. And then afterwards, this move is kind of like a upper block and downward block, and then you strike, knife hand strike. And then afterwards, when you pick up to kick, make sure that your toe should be as much up as possible. So that way, it's like the bottom of the feet should be parallel to the floor. And also this helps highlight what the weapon of the front kick is going to be, which should be the ball of your foot. So this kind of makes sure that you're correctly using that weapon. And then so you're kicking, and make sure the snap back should be quick. If you can, quicker than the extension of the kick. And then afterwards, when you strike, make sure that the striking hand comes over your head, or at least the top of your head height. That way it generates enough power to strike, because this is a strike. And also coming from the nose won't really help. And also when you land, make sure that here you show make sure your stance is planted firmly. So make sure the back leg especially is planted firmly. If the back leg is not planted firmly, then it's almost as if you only have one leg on the ground. You have the back leg there to support you, so use it to plant into the ground. So you're here, and then afterwards you turn. It's like breaking a hole. And then afterwards, you kick. Same thing here with the kick. Toe up, and then you punch and punch. And then same thing on the other side. Kick, punch, punch. And then afterwards, you do like 3 reinforced blocks. And make sure you draw back on each one. So 1, 2, and 3 in back stance. And then afterwards, it's like grabbing someone's head, I guess. So here, you kind of like extend your arms out, like try to grab someone's head. Make sure it's not too wide. Otherwise, no one's head is that wide, but no one's head is this narrow either. Make sure it's like head width. And also, since it's a knee strike that follows, make sure you're actually trying to bash that head. So like, you're bringing the head down into your knee, but at the same time your knee has to come all the way up, as much up as possible, to actually like bash that head. So you're pulling it down and your knee striking up. Make sure the pull back is like really strong as well. So here, knee strike, and that's also a Kia. The first Kia is this strike. This is the second Kia. And then afterwards, you do a knife hand, and then another knife hand. So now I'm going to be demonstrating this kata without any comments. I'm just going to do it by itself. Heian, Yondan! So that'll be about it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it and learned a lot about Heian Yondan. If you guys did, leave a like, subscribe, and click that notification bell to see more videos.